Zoeshaaa.
Hey guys, it's your girl Zoeshaaa and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I've sat down in front of my camera, my tripod, my ring light, a backdrop, everything, and like have done any type of like recorded actual content. But the other day I went on social media and I asked you guys, since it's been a while since we like sat down and talked, if there were any questions that you guys had for me, and there were a few. So this is a Q&A and I'm here to answer and address some of y'all questions, so I'm gonna answer them. And yeah, this is gonna be a lot of talking in this video, so let's just get on right into it. The first question: when are you getting married? I feel like as of recent, this question has come up so often. Like, why? First of all, I ain't got no ring on my finger. I'm allergic to marriage. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be participating in that activity, you guys. Like, I literally am traumatized. The word marriage, like, ooh, like, and it's so weird because after everything, I've been asked to be in so many weddings or go to so many weddings, or it's so weird. Like, normally I'm not like the person that gets invited to all these type of weddings or gets asked to even take part in weddings, so it's so weird. But I'm not gonna say that I'm 100% close to the idea of marriage, just because I know that there's something in my heart that I literally do want. When I find the person that I feel like I want to spend the rest of my life with, and they feel the same way mutually, if not more, then it can happen. But yeah, whatever's meant to be will be, and we'll just have to wait and see. The next question is, are you going to show us your new boo? Let me sip some tea for the audience. Let's not say here. Woo! Gotta tea the arts. Yeah, go to have a new boo, talk to me nice. But wait, pause. Before we get into that, because as I said, I had to sip the tea for the tea. I'm gonna talk to someone about that tea somewhere, okay? I wanna know some love my tea already, right? So I wanna know, so every morning I wake up, my Afro German tea, whether it be mint tea, ginger tea, whatever kind of tea, like I have to drink my tea. But as of recent, like, this tea has been added to my collection, and this tea and tumbler is from a company by the name of TEAMI. And let me tell you guys, I got the refresh tea, and it has mint, pink roses, like literally, like there's flowers in my tea. Okay, who can talk to me? I am nice, thank you very much. Flowers. There's rosebuds, mint tea, dried mango, and dried strawberry, and like a plant-based caffeine, I think. And then you get to, like, they have different colored tumblers on the website as well. But yo, the tea is so good. For like the last couple of months or so, I just feel like I've been doing so much, like at work in terms of my day job, and then coming home and then still having to like do work for like my business. I've been so drained, like literally falling asleep at my desk at work. And I got the tea, I brought it to work, because as I said, I drink tea in the morning time before I leave for work. And I brought it to work one day when I was just feeling super sluggish, and I drank it. Yo, the mint, literally, like, I don't know what it was, but the mint, literally, it was like it opened up all my senses, and I was like a whole brand new person again. Like, you couldn't tell me I was already at work for how many hours. Like, it was so good. And literally now, like, I pack the tea, I just put there's like an inside part. There's the inside part where you steep the tea so it can come out, and you only literally need like a teaspoon, or is it a tablespoon? One of them, just a little bit. You don't really need too much, and you just steep it for like 3 to 5 minutes, and you're good to go. So I just put the tea, the actual stuff in the tumbler, I carry it, go work, put the hot water in there when I'm ready for it, and I steep it, I'm gonna drink my tea, talk to my nice. And I use sugar. You can use like whatever type of sweetener it is that you want to use to sweeten your tea. I know sugar is bad, whatever, kill me, whatever. But yeah, that's what I use, and this is what I have been using. And I have a coupon code. What do you have a coupon? Hello. I have a coupon code. Talk to me nice. I was at 2019 is not our year. What do you have a coupon code? I'm gonna put the coupon code and the website to where you can get your own tea or tumbler. And yeah. Okay, now back to the Q&A. Yeah, are you gonna show us your new boo? If you've been keeping up with my vlogs as of recent, for like, I think this week I started, or last week, I went to Jamaica earlier this year. That is where Bay is located, and I vlogged a little bit on our vacation, and I'm currently in the process of uploading the vlog. So you can check that out. I will add a card to the video, so you can click the link at the top if you are lost in the sauce. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. And yeah, so he's in there. In terms, it's so weird because when I first was going to Jamaica, I was just like, babe, like, you know, he was okay with like being in it or whatever the case may be. He was just like, whatever you want. He's like, if you want to put me in there, no problem. If you don't want to put me in there, no problem. Because initially I was just gonna like have him record, and just you guys would just be hearing him talk, like type of stuff. Like, I just feel like with this relationship, I want to keep it super guarded and private as much as I possibly can. I know I can't really. I mean, I can if I really wanted to, but at the same time, I feel like he's such a blessing to me and he makes me super happy. So like, why should I not share that? But then there's just people out there who are just not genuinely happy for you. Or, yo, words have power, eh? Like, whether you believe in certain things or not, like, words definitely do have some sort of power to them. So the less people that know my business is kind of the better for me, and that's kind of where I am in life right now. That's why you will notice like I'm not really on YouTube. I barely post on Instagram. The only time I post on Instagram is if I post a vlog and I've taken pictures that day. Other than that, like, I don't really post. Snapchat, I'm barely ever on that now. And yeah, like, I'm just like enjoying like life, like the moment, like in the moment type stuff right now. So yeah, but I did end up showing him just because, I don't know, I feel like putting emojis over people's faces or blurring other faces, to me, it's just kind of disrespectful. It's like, why bother putting it out there if you're just not going to show it? Like, it's either you're going to show it or you're not going to show it. Not saying that you have to, but I'm just saying I just personally, I'm not interested in that type of stuff. So, yeah, he's in there. You'll hear him talk. You'll see him. I put him in it as much as I possibly can because at the end of the day, I said I still want to keep a lot of it, you know, like to myself. He's very special and important to me. So, yeah. Next question. Will you ever do a story time about your ex? Too soon or never? By the way, love you, hon. Love you too. And a story time about my ex about what? Like, why we broke up? I already explained that. Like, yeah, and all my XXO. Like, I don't want to talk about anything regarding that situation, like in my past, like regarding that situation, like that's dead to me. RIP. Like, they don't exist. The situation never existed. Like, I don't really recall what happened in 2017 or 2018. Like, engaged where, planning where, like who, what, when, why, or why, and how. Like, me, never. So yeah, I don't really feel like I need to give light to these people. I'm making them still relevant when they're not relevant in my life whatsoever. Like, let's talk about Bay. Let's talk about my husband. Let's talk about my mom and my boys. Anyways, next question. Your Jamaican vlogs from your life. That's not a question. And the vlogs are up. Leave me alone. That is Samantha from Sammy and Sandy Live. She could not wait for me to. I honestly contemplated whether or not I was gonna post it, but it's up. Go check it out if you haven't checked it out already. Next question. Have you ever had a fake friend or a bad mind friend? If so, how did you deal with it? I feel like everybody kind of experiences this. It just takes you kind of a while to, some people it takes them longer to realize like who's in their corner and who isn't. And then yeah, and it's weird because it's like maybe if you ask certain people about me, they may say to you like I was fake or bad mind to them, when in reality I wasn't. So to answer your question, yes, I have had fake people around me. Bad mind, yeah, I have had bad mind people around me. And it's kind of like you just have to see people, know who they are, and either like deal with them at a distance or just not deal with them none at all. It's weird. It's a sticky situation because sometimes the person can be like so super close to you, and like I've had people in my life where I was like, I would tell them certain things and I would ask them like, why is it that you're this way? Why you can't change? Like them type of way. And like I would constantly give them chances to keep coming back into my life after like separations and stuff like that. And they still come back in my life and they still F up. So it's like now I kind of let people frig up themselves and like take with themselves. I'm not in the mood to really argue with nobody. You know, I don't have the energy, the strength, the time. If it's not positivity, if it's not healthy, if it's not making me, if it's not contributing to my happiness, because nobody's in control of my happiness except myself. So if it's not contributing to my happiness, if they're not supporting anything that I'm doing, you'll kind of know definitely like who is for you and who is not for you at the end of the day. Like people can pretend as much as they want in the beginning of a situation or during a certain time, during a certain situation, but the truth will always come out. People's true colors will always come out. Tell somebody no. Tell somebody no, you don't have it, you're not able to, and you will see just from the person's response, you will see and you will know who is fake and who is real. Because a real person, like for instance, if I was supposed to ask my best friend for money and she was like, no, I can't be upset at her for not being able to assist me, even though I really need it. Like if she's not in a position to help me out, why am I gonna get upset with her for that? Then it's like, you understand what I'm trying to say? But then you would have people who would be upset with her for that and not talk to her for that. And it's just like, why? Then you have people where strictly just use you for their own specific reasons, and after you're done doing what you need to do for them, it's like on to the next. Like they don't need you no more. But you will pick up on these things, and as I said, it's up to you how you want to deal with them. Me just make them freak up themselves, as I say. I'm gonna about them reasons. I don't have time to argue with nobody, and everybody who is leaving right now is not coming back. Like I'm not letting people come back into my space and mess with my mental. So next question, do you want kids? This is a very now is not the time to really get into it, but it's a very sticky situation. Yes, I definitely do want kids. I would love to be married prior to. I feel like right now at this age, like maybe that's just not supposed to happen for me. But yeah, I do want kids. I want at least three. At least three. I'll be grateful if I get one. Super grateful if I get one. Are you a marriage type of girl, or are you okay with being a girlfriend? Definitely, I would more so choose to be a wife rather than a girlfriend. I'm just really big on like the whole traditional way of doing everything. Like I really and truly am into the whole like saying the vows, being with the person for the rest of their life. Like, you get what I'm saying? If kids are supposed to be in the picture, having kids, but like just having a lifelong partner for the rest of your life. Not saying that you have to be married to do it, but I feel like marriage, I don't know, people make marriage seem like it's like this, whoa, like this thing, like, whoa, are you ready? Are you, like, I feel like when somebody says like, okay, you want to be married, like it's supposed to be like a time to encourage, like it's a great thing to do. You get what I'm saying? I want to be a unit. I want when I have my children, like they're coming into already a unit, like them mother and them father have the same last name, them have the same last name, everybody under one roof have the same last name, and you understand? That's the type of stuff that I want. So yes, I think I would rather be a wife than be a girlfriend. I don't know. I just don't feel like being a girlfriend for the end. Like being with somebody for 10 years as a girlfriend. It's like, at what point are you gonna see me as your wife? I mean, not everybody wants to get married. There's nothing wrong with that. But for those of us that do, like, that's again. No. Okay, next question. How did you get over your fear of loving someone after... Wait, hold on. How did you get over your fear of loving someone again after dealing with your heartbreak? Let me see. It's been about a year now since I moved out. And left that situation. Literally, March 21st is when I moved out of my apartment with, yeah. And afterwards, I think even still now, like I'm still dealing with it. Like it was a very traumatic experience for me because it was just a lot of things that happened like right after the other. Like a lot of things just happened. So yeah, but I had a lot of time to think about it. Like, you understand? Like, I feel like us females, like, when we're in a situation with somebody and we want to come out of it, like, we go through it mentally first before we actually, like, physically leave the situation. So, yeah, I was in a place where I was, like, ready to leave the situation. But it's like when you leave the situation and you're used to something, it's like, whoa. Like, that, I think that initially was the hardest thing for me. It was, like, going to bed, knowing I'm going to bed by myself. I'm not in my own place anymore. Like, I'm back at my mom's. Like, there was just so much humility and embarrassment and all of that type of stuff. Even though I didn't necessarily need to feel all of those things, like, I had to feel them. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I talked to God a lot. I had a lot of good people in my corner that were just very supportive and just always had my back. Always had a listening ear. Staying active, going on and meeting new people, to be perfectly honest. Like, I spoke to a lot of different individuals. I wish I could get some of my time back, but I spoke to a lot of different individuals, and it was good because it was like I met different people and I knew right off the bat like if they were good for me or not, because it was like, okay, you're showing me this side, now am I interested? And it's like you kind of get to know what you want from what you don't want. You don't waste any time or anything like that. So how did I get over the fear? I can't honestly really say that I got over the fear, because always in the back of my head I'm always thinking, like, even with my boyfriend now, like I'm always thinking like even like there'll be things that he'll say to me and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like you sound, or this sounds like, you know, and it triggers me, and I have like, I put up my wall, and then like I go into like this deflection mode or whatever, and then I have to come back to reality and be like, okay, like this is not him. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he's not doing these things knowingly, knowing, like whatever the case may be. So it's kind of hard, and I feel like I wish I gave myself a little bit more time, just because I still feel like I'm healing a little bit. But yeah, just be patient. Don't rush it. The person that comes along, and there'll be people that will come along and you'll be like, whoa, like, okay, like, are these feelings that I'm feeling like real? Like, should I actually like work on these feelings and like go with the flow and do whatever it is that you want to do? Just try things out. Like, there's no wrong, there's no right. It's better to have tried and lost than not to try and not know like what the outcome of the situation will be. So that would be my advice to you. And like, don't be scared. Not everybody is the same as the person who made you scared in the first place. So there are good people out there who deserve a chance. You yourself deserve love. So why are you gonna make somebody else affect you so much to the point where you're not going to put yourself out there or be open to loving again? It's not worth it. So as I say, after a breakup, just give yourself time, date, so you can see what you like, what you don't like, until you're ready to actually settle down with somebody and try it again. There are still good people out there. Like, if you were to ask me this, you know, before, I would have been like, nah. But there are still good people out there. So yeah, you have to be open. What advice would you have given the younger you? definitely don't put a timeline on anything. Like, just go with the flow. Don't worry about being such and such an age and having such and such things accomplished. Not saying it's not good to have goals set in place, but life happens, things will change, and it's okay. Everything happens for a reason, or everything does not happen for a reason. So don't beat yourself up about it. I would definitely say only be loyal to people who are loyal to you, and only give your time to those who give it back to you or make the effort to give it to you. Because like, I wasted so much time on being this loyal person to people who did not deserve it, or like respecting people who did not deserve to have my respect, constantly letting people back into my life that did not deserve to have my energy. You get what I'm saying? Savings, I would have taken that a little bit more seriously and started that a lot more earlier, just in terms of learning a lot about finances and stuff like that. I feel like I would have been a lot better off if I either looked into that stuff on my own, or just asked a lot of more questions in regards to that, like when I was younger, so I could have set myself up better as an adult in the future. What else? I think that's really much it, because like, I think I pretty much turned out quite all right. I think as my younger self, like, I was able to be a child, I was able to be a teenager, and now like I'm able to be an adult. Like, I don't really think there was much that I had really gone through that I would have told myself like differently, except for like what I mentioned already. And yeah, like, just be patient. Be patient with things that you're not able to get right away, and understand that you're not going to be able to get everything that you want. You're not always going to have your way, and you just have to adapt to that, like, you know. So yeah. How are you doing? I'm doing fantastical, actually. Thank you for asking. No, but really and truly, like, I'm doing great. Like, I'm loving life. I'm loving everything about life right now. As I said, like, I'm just really living in the moment and like enjoying like every little bit of life. Like, life is way too short. And I just don't want to consume my time with things that are not of relevancy. Relevancy? Is that a word? Of relevance? So yeah, but I'm great. Thank you for asking. Moano Wenan, how you meet bae? Cut this one past me. Enjoying the vlogs. That would be a question that I would have to answer with Bae. So I guess the next Q&A, if you guys have any questions that you guys want both myself and Bae to answer, you can comment them down below and let me know, and I can do that video the next time I see Bae. But yeah, we met and we're there. And it never passed, you know, it's not some women did broadcast. One morning I woke up and I posted it on Snapchat, and everybody from then knew what was up. No question, just happy to see you happy. Thank you. And I'm happy to see me happy, and I'm happy to be happy, like genuinely happy. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, thank you. And those are all the questions that I have for this Q&A. Yeah, that was interesting. That made me think a little bit. There was a couple questions that, like, you know, a little coming off, you know, a little bit. But yeah. Boy, what it is still asking about it, boy. As I said, people, my coupon code, now I'm gonna leave it in the description box. It's also gonna be on the screen here. If you guys want to go visit TEAMI and go try out their teas, there's so many different type of teas that you guys can try. Go over this one, tell us Zoeshaaa here. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. As I said, if you guys have any additional questions, please comment them down below. I can do another question and answer video as well. If you have any questions for me and me to answer as well. I don't know when that video will be recorded. Actually, I do, but y'all won't know. And we'll see if we can do that for you guys. Okay? But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your continuous love and support. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.